Alcides Escobar will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
1 o'clock.
The next pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
A ball hit hard to the left side. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So Escobar retired to begin things here, and with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Alex Gordon will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Part of the reason why you win 20 games, well, you don't give up the long ball. In Wainwright last year, just 10 home runs allowed in 227 innings. That's the best ratio among starters in the National League.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And with the light rain falling the way it is here at game time, if you're a speed threat, a slick field can really work to your advantage. It's tough to make the plays out there on the infield. Hit the ball on the ground and run, but it's not going to help you if you don't put the ball in play.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Lorenzo Cain is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Is on the way. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Eric Hosmer will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. And he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about it. another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got it.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes, 2-1. Fouled straight back. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 2-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Boy, that's a tough time out there for your outfield to let you down. 2 runs are going to come in to score on the play, and that was just a total lack of concentration. That's embarrassing.
Alex Rios will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to him.
Meanwhile here, this is trouble as that's going to be extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Just can't seem to get out of the inning here. Another run is in to score on the 2-out triple, and now there's even more pressure on the defense to keep this to just a 3-run inning.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Here it comes now to Infante. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, it's just not very often that you can put it to a guy like this early on. I mean, they've got him on the ropes here in the very first inning.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here comes the 3-0. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
3-2, here it is. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Royals out in front, 4-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Matt Carpenter will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound. His guy's got him a 4 spot to work with in the first inning, so you got to figure he's going to be out there pounding the strike zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And now a pitch on the way. In the air to right center. Rios is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Jason Hayward steps in now. Now here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Matt Holliday will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Yordano Ventura leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Ventura.
Now here's the first pitch. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, and the one silver lining to that tough first inning, At least he gets the pitcher to start the second, so he's able to get this inning off on the right foot.
Alcides Escobar will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
And another hard-hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2-0 on the way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Oh, and he misses it. In quickly with it is Hayward, so that holds the runner at third base.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a two-base error.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Adams is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's a disappointing at-bat there with runners in scoring position. Even early on, you've got to be able to cash in when the opportunity presents itself, because you never know how many more you're going to get.
So 2 on with 2 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Pause, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Oh, that pop-up really helped him out. He's coming back strong now.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He's ready now, the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Matt Adams will start things off in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
The 0-2 to Molina. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here he comes on 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's just having all kinds of trouble up there.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Salvador Perez will dig in now, the starting catcher on last season's AL All-Star team. Hey now.
No, that's a ball. 1-0. Oh, really?
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
And this is something you won't see all that often. He tallied just 2 triples a season ago, but this time he's got his mind set on 3, and he makes it safely.
Alex Rios will stand in. He tripled home a run his first time around. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And now Rios awaits the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Base is empty here with nobody out. The 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here comes a 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
Let's go, Cardinals.
He'll try it again, 3-2.
That's a ball.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Boy, try as he might, he could not put this guy away. And this has got to be the at-bat of the game so far. To make a guy burn through that many pitches and still come out of it with a walk, well, that's a 5-star at-bat in my mind.
Mike Moustakas will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance.
Ball.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
One on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Might have an idea something's up here. Here comes a 1-2. And this will be fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it up into a 6-0 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Things are not going any better for him this inning either. That's 6 runs he's given up so far, and I don't think I've seen anything that tells me he's about to turn things around.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Gotta say, it's amazing to me that they've decided to leave this guy out there after the pounding that he's taken so far.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. A runner at second, nobody out. The 3-1 is on the way, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, he did have the base open there, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, the way he's been pitching, I don't think I'd be working around too many hitters, especially in the bottom half of the lineup.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Alcides Escobar will dig in now. The 6th man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make it out, and so far, nobody has.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0 from the stretch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is there. Let's see if they try it. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Oh, that was taking a big risk. You've got to know you're trying to score against a guy that's got one of the best arms in the business, and he sets up and makes a great throw here to the plate, but that runner's just able to slide by safely.
Alex Gordon will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really...
And hold that thought as this ball gets down for a base hit.
That's a nice swing right there. Squares this one up perfectly. Lines it right over the second baseman's head. That runner from third, he can walk home on that RBI single.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Jade is there, 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Eric Hosmer will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. Colton Wong will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. John Jay will get his first cuts here. First pitch coming. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, he doesn't look very settled up there right now, and I guess that's an easy thing to do when you're facing a guy who throws as hard as this guy does.
And this could be a tough play back behind the mound, taken by Infante. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play, and a big mistake there.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. But instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
John Lackey is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Rios is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a pop-up out behind short. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they won't get an out from this, as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
That 2-out hit there makes that error loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Matt Holliday will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Problems compounding here after a smooth start to the game.
Yeah, whoever that guy was that pitched the first 2 innings, he hasn't shown up yet in the third. He's looked like a completely different guy.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. That's popped up, now towards short right field. And no problems there for Infante, as that ends the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 8 and the Cardinals 1. John Lackey is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Salvador Perez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entirely new ball game. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
So the leadoff man gone now for Alex Rios. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Holiday is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now this ball's hit back up the middle, and he's got himself another base hit, his 3rd of the afternoon. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 14.
Omar Infante will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here it comes now to Infante. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. One thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
3-1 on the way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
And I think there's 2 ways you can kind of look at this hit by pitch. On the one hand, it's a little suspicious simply because these guys have scored so many runs already, but at the same time, at some point, you've got to put a stop to guys diving out over the plate, and this may be that time.
Stepping in now, Yordano Ventura. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. So now 2 men in scoring position. One 1-0 on the way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. You can see that dugout jump to their feet. They want that home plate umpire to take action, and I believe he indeed will. That's all for Big John. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Yeah, and you know, you hate to see a marquee guy like this get sent to the showers, but you can't fault a home plate umpire. He had to do what he had to do. He had no choice in the matter, and he emphatically sends this guy packing.
Carlos Villanueva will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Alcides Escobar will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball 1. You can see that first base dugout spring to life again, and I think this time the hammer's going to come down as the home plate umpire has seen enough of that guy on the mound. He's ejected from the ball game.
As well he should. I mean, when you miss that badly, come on. Who do you think you're fooling here? Certainly not the man in blue. He's seen all of this before, and he's going to put an end to it before it gets any worse.
Kevin Segrist will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Alcides Escobar will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. The 1-0. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And guys, I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
And that is some tough justice right there. But you just had to know that if you kept working that far inside, bad things are going to happen. And now we get to watch the rest of the game from the clubhouse.
Seth Maness will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.